Russian and Belarusian athletes have been blocked from taking part in this year's Paris Olympics opening ceremony. Let's go straight to Europe correspondent Isabella Higgins in London. Isabella, good morning. So what are the conditions on these athletes?
Good morning, Michael. Well, the International Olympic Committee had decided that any athletes from Russia or Belarus who qualify for these games can only compete as neutral athletes. Now, what that means is they are participating as individuals, they're not representing their country, they can't wear uniforms with national colours, they can't use their national flag, and they can't sing their national anthem. Now the IOC has come out and given us some details around the opening ceremony, and it said these neutral athletes will not be participating in the parade of delegations. Now, that's the moment where teams walk out and they're often all in uniform. There's flag bearers carrying the national flag. So these neutral athletes from Russia and Belarus will not be participating in that moment. Now, the IOC has taken this stance in response to Moscow's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. And of course, Belarus is a very close ally of Moscow. Now, they've taken some of these tougher steps around national colours and flags and inclusions in that ceremony because in Tokyo 2021, Russia was also under a ban for a doping scandal. In that Olympics, they competed as the ROC, the Russian Olympic Committee, and all of the achievements that team made were very much chalked up as wins back home in Russia. There were scenes around some of the cities in Russia where people were writing the words ROC. So certainly some people who have been watching this say that this is a slightly tougher stance from the IOC so that they don't have a repeat of that situation. But there are some people, particularly we've heard from the mayor of Paris, who has said that she would have liked to have seen the IOC go further and ban these athletes entirely. But the IOC says it's important that they are able to compete and be part of the Games if they meet the eligibility criteria, which also includes proving that they do not support Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. So it looks like there'll be about 36 Russian athletes who qualify and about 22 Belarusian athletes, and all of them will be vetted by an Olympic panel where they will have to prove that they're not engaged with any military or security agency and that they don't support the war in Ukraine. So some tough conditions on those athletes.